Hey there everyone. Don't really have the energy to do much today, but what I did want to show you was I went out and I did some quick shopping to get some high nutrition food to get into myself because I've just been eating like crap and letting myself get run down due to stress and things. So I've just been eating a lot of like too much wheat and gluten and things like that, things that aren't very good for me. And I can feel the difference, and I'm sure you can see that I haven't been looking as well lately, if you've been watching my videos. So I'm just going to show you what I got, because I got a whole lot of things that are pretty easy, and it might give some people a bit more of an indication of the kinds of foods that vegans can eat, or, things that you can eat. Alright, so I'm doing my mic on the desk trick again, so hopefully it works out. So one of the things I'm going to do, seeing as it's just me at the moment at home, I'm going to make up a big pot of minestrone, vegan minestrone soup. So obviously for that I need some tomatoes, and that's to like help make the base of the soup, along with vegetable stock, and of course you put garlic in it, and I'm being lazy, so Italian herb mix, and an onion. And I also got some stuff for like I got mixed greens with herbs in it in like a bag. I'll show you in a second. But I also got this big thing of sliced black olives, because I need a bit of supplemental fat in my diet, because my diet, I actually have to try really hard to get enough fat in it. So I have to eat lots of yummy things like olives and things like that. Oh yeah, and to go on my salad, I got balsamic dressing. I love balsamic vinegar. Just have a real thing for it for some reason. Yep, so this is the baby leaves with herbs. So that's good because herbs are like really, really rich in nutrients. They're really dense in all of your good stuff. Sorry, my brain's not with enough to really go through all the contents. Yeah, but it's got red oak, red chard, mizuna, baby rocket, baby spinach, green elk, and gold green mustard, and parsley and coriander in it. Yeah, so it's already like chopped up and washed and everything, so all I have to do is dress it, put other stuff in with it, and eat it. And for the minestrone that I'm going to make, I got this. This is a bunch of dried beans. It's got heaps of different beans and split peas and all kinds of things in it. And all you do is, ideally you soak it overnight, but you can usually get away with, I don't know, like 6 hours or something. If you put a little bit of, if you make it kind of lukewarm water, you can often get them to sprout, which any kind of pulse that is sprouted, it increases the availability of all the nutrients in it by something like 300%. And also there are some very slight sort of what they call anti-nutrients in pulses. If they're dried but not, like canned stuff is fine, and soaked dry stuff is fine too. And I'm sure it's fine every once in a while to have pulses that aren't soaked. But yeah, so if you soak them, it takes away the anti-nutrients and increases the availability of all of the nutrients within it by heaps. And because it's such a big range of different kinds of beans, it increases like the diversity of amino acids present, so much more likely to get complete proteins, which is always good. And it's 10.8% protein, like for like, if you grab a handful of this, it's like 10.8% protein. And I got this as a treat for myself. Yum. hot coconut slice. Yeah. So you can have things like this as long as you're not allergic to sulfur or anything. There's nothing in it. Nothing non-vegan in it. And I'm sure every country in the world sells things like this. I'm sure. Tell me if I'm wrong. I also got some carrots, and what the carrots are really good for is, I mean, obviously they're good for heaps of things, but if you slice them up, you sort of julienne them, but like a thick julienne, and then you can use them to dip in hummus, which, if you don't know what hummus is, oh my god, you're missing out. Hummus is amazing. So this is a tub of hummus. Hummus is just a dip. It's made of chickpeas and tahini and garlic with lemon juice. It's Middle Eastern, and it is really, really good stuff. It's good stuff. Very tasty. And it's a good alternative for, like, a lot of dips aren't vegan. A lot of them have cream cheese and things in them. But you can have something like this, and it is so tasty. Like, you're not going to feel deprived. It's really nice for the carrots. And to go in my minestrone soup, I got, this is Orgran stuff, which, like I've said in another video, they're really good if you can get them, get their stuff. It seems to be a relatively international company because if you look on the back, it's got a whole bunch of different languages written on the back. So it's gluten-free. They're made of rice and corn instead of wheat. So, and it says on the side, it says gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, egg-free, yeast-free, GMO-free, like genetically modified ingredients, vegan and easy to digest. So they're really good. So I'm going to have that in the minestrone soup instead of a normal wheat pasta because, like I said, I think I'm not particularly wheat or gluten intolerant, but I don't think that in general it agrees with people anyway. It's like a modern, like wheat is a very modern grain, and I don't think our digestive systems have evolved to deal with it very well so far. What else do I have in here? Oh yeah. Peaches. I love peaches. Love them. Love them. Anyway. Yeah, so this is just to last me for a couple of days, just so I can get some, easy nutrients into me. And so what I'll be doing is I'll make up a gigantic pot of minestrone, vegan minestrone, because it doesn't have any animal products in it. As long as I keep it cool and in the fridge, it'll probably last for up to 4 days. But I'm sure I will have finished it off within 3. Yeah, it's really, really easy to make. I mean, all you do is you brown off onions and garlic, and then you put some tomato in. You let that sort of cook down a bit. Then you add in as much water as you think you need, like the quantity of soup that you want. And then you add in some stock, maybe like a powdered vegetable stock to taste. And then you'll add in your soaked beans, and you cook them until they're relatively soft. Then you put in your pasta. And at that stage as well, if you wanted, you can chop up some celery, things like that, and add that as well. So you've got a bit of a different consistency between the softness of the beans and the pasta. And also, obviously, when you're browning the onion and the garlic, you'd also add in some of your herbs and things. But it's a good, nutritious, and very filling and hearty sort of thing to eat. And soups are always good when you're not feeling 100%. And also the salads that I got, and the carrot and all the rest of it. Always, if you add raw food, it's going to make you feel more revitalized. It's very good for you, full of enzymes and also being uncooked, higher vitamin content too, because once you cook things above 100 degrees, you start really losing nutrients. So anyway, I think that's all I had to share. I just wanted to show you guys that, and I'll see you later.